It's Monday morning. I check my wallet, one crisp $50 bill. That's it for the next 7 days. This bill is my food, transportation, entertainment, and emergency fund. The challenge: survive a week on $50. As a college student, that's a huge cut from my usual spending. No coffee runs, no pizza nights, no new games, just the essentials. It started as a joke with my roommate. Bet you couldn't last a week on $50. Challenge accepted. But deep down, I wanted to prove it to myself. The rules. Start with 50 cash. No cards, no borrowing, no secret snacks. $7.14 per day. That's less than a fancy coffee. Suddenly, all the little things I took for granted were off limits. It was a wake-up call about how much I spent without thinking. This week would be about more than saving money. It was about understanding it. I grabbed a notebook, labeled it the $50 challenge, and prepared to track every cent. The mission was on. Could I make it without starving or losing my mind? I was nervous, but ready. This was about to be the ultimate test of willpower. No more mindless spending, just me, my budget, and a week of tough choices. Before we jump in, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss more real-life money challenges for teens and students. Before spending a cent, I needed a plan. I sat down with my notebook and that $50 bill. Without a strict budget, I'd be broke by Wednesday. So, I gave every dollar a job. $35 for groceries, my biggest expense. That left $15 for everything else. $5 for transportation, just in case. The remaining $10 for emergencies, laundry, supplies, or surprises. Seeing the numbers in black and white was scary, but empowering. The budget wasn't a restriction, it was my roadmap. Every decision would be measured against this plan. I separated the cash into envelopes: food, transportation, emergency. When an envelope was empty, that was it, no cheating. Suddenly the stakes felt real. The plan was set. Now, the first real test: the grocery store. Would my budget survive? I was about to find out. Every penny had a purpose. Time to put the plan into action. Armed with my food envelope, I entered the grocery store. Battle mode. My list: cheap, versatile, filling. Rice was my foundation, cheap and filling. For protein, eggs, dried beans, and lentils. Eggs for breakfast, beans and lentils for lunch and dinner. Veggies, onions, garlic, carrots. Cheap, long-lasting, and flavorful. A can of tomatoes and a bell pepper on sale rounded out my list. Oatmeal for breakfast. Budget gold. At checkout, my total $31.45. I had $3.55 left. Victory! I walked out feeling like a champion. My meals wouldn't be exciting, but I wouldn't go hungry. The hardest part, shopping, was done. Now, it was time to cook and prep for the week. Let the meal challenge begin. The first test came fast. Taco Tuesday with friends. Normally, I'd be there in a heartbeat, but $6 for tacos would wreck my budget. I said no, and it stung. Temptations were everywhere. Coffee shops, snacks, social invites. I stuck to oatmeal and water, reminding myself of the goal. Every no was a small win. Boredom was another challenge. So many social activities cost money. I suggested free alternatives: frisbee in the park, movie night in the dorm. Some friends got it, others didn't. I learned the difference between wants and needs. I needed food and water. I wanted tacos and lattes. Each no made my financial discipline stronger. The world is built to make you spend, but I was learning to resist. With only $5 for transportation, my car was off limits. Walking became my new normal. 15 minutes to class, 10 to the library. The first days were fine, but then it poured rain. The bus was tempting, but I stuck to my plan. Raincoat on, I walked. That soggy trek was a turning point. I realized how much I took convenience for granted. I started grouping errands to save time and energy. By week's end, my legs were tired, but my $5 remained untouched. I even dusted off my old bike for longer trips. Free and fast. This challenge changed how I saw transportation. With planning and a little discomfort, I saved money. My feet were sore, but my wallet was happy. Sometimes the free option is the best one. I learned to appreciate the journey. The physical challenge was tough, but the mental battle was tougher. My brain craved comfort, coffee, snacks, pizza after a hard exam. Social pressure made it harder. I worried friends would think I was cheap. Most were supportive, but feeling different was tough. Our culture links spending with fun and success. Opting out felt rebellious, but freeing. The hardest moment, almost ordering pizza after a stressful day. I stared at the app, then remembered my goal. I made a fried egg on rice instead. Not pizza, but a victory. Each no built my self-control muscle. It got easier every time. I learned I could delay gratification and stay in control. By week's end, I felt mentally tougher. I'd faced my cravings, and won. The satisfaction of self-control beat any treat. I was finally in charge of my choices. Sunday night, the challenge was over. I counted my envelopes, $3.55 left for food, $5 for transportation, $10 for emergencies. I'd spent just $31.45, $18.55 remained. I'd done it, under budget. The biggest lesson? Conscious spending. Tracking every expense made me realize how fast small purchases add up. Cutting out mindless spending made the biggest difference. Preparation was key. My budget and meal plan set me up for success. Winging it would have been a disaster. 10 minutes of planning saved me $10 or more. This week changed how I see money. A good plan is the ultimate financial hack. I proved to myself it could be done. This wasn't just about saving money, it was financial boot camp. Mastering money young is a superpower. It gives you freedom, options, and less stress. The habits I built, cooking cheap meals, finding free fun, saying no, are skills for life. It's not about deprivation but intention. Choose where your money goes. Make it match your values. I challenge you. Try your own version of this. Track your spending, plan your meals, find free fun. You'll be shocked at what you learn about yourself. Financial freedom isn't about how much you make, but how much you control. It starts with small choices, 1 week at a time. Decide to master your money. This challenge gave me confidence no money can buy. I know I can handle a financial challenge. That feeling, priceless. Now go start your own challenge. You got this.